Hey parents, it's me, Mrs. Mustin. Sometimes I will post a link to a YouTube video just when there's something I kind of want to explain a little bit more in depth that I think might be better explained by just showing it to you rather than putting it in an email. So I just want to show you, this is what our math book looks like this year this is module 1, I should say. This is our homework book. So if you remember from last year, our homework books, they were called Succeed. This year it's called Apply, okay? And this is the book you're going to keep at home. If you remember from last year, we gave you 2 homework books. One covered modules 1 through 3, one covered modules 4 through 6. You're going to get one of these for every module that we do, I believe, this year. So this one is just for module 1. All right, so I have a little note on here. This just kind of tells you this is the math homework book. You're going to complete the pages at home, okay, for whatever matches the day's lesson. And then you're going to rip those pages out and return them the next day. I had mentioned in an email that you might want to look into a stapler or some way to attach these because some of the problems, there might be one problem on a page and then another problem on a page, and you just want to staple them together so your child doesn't lose them. So this just highlights the module that we're doing. So this module has about 24-ish lessons, I'm going to say, and it's going to be studying counting, comparison, and addition, which should be a little bit of review from kindergarten to kind of start out, and then we'll kind of hit the first grade content run in there. Okay, this is just some more tells you the lessons that we're doing and kind of what the objectives are. You'll notice that I put those in the document as well that's on Schoology, so that you guys know what the pages are and kind of what the content objectives are for each of the maths. I don't ever want math lessons. I don't want anybody to ever say, oh my gosh, I don't know what's going on in there, because I try to have as much posted for you as I can. You can see in this module we have some different topics, topic A, B, and C. And then we usually do a little bit of assessment after that as well. Oh, and actually there's a D in this one too. Please forgive me because I'm still learning this right along with you. All right, at the beginning of this module for topic A, there's just a little family letter in there. You're welcome to read through it just so you can try to get a feel for, what that topic is going to be worked on in the module. That one has 2 pages. It gives you some extra at-home activities you can practice. And then here is the pages that you're going to be doing at home. You complete them at home, send them back in your child's blue folder. Okay, we'll have a spot for those so the kids don't need to hand me their homework at any time. Okay, they can just keep it right in their folder. Okay, so names are going to go here. I encourage the date code as well. And then you'll notice like the page is different from this year where we have colors and things. So that'll really be helpful for some of the kids to kind of see that visual. All right, down here is that page number, and that's what I'm putting in the Schoology doc. Okay, so you will see that in the weekly schedule. It will be on there. It will say complete pages 5 and 6 and 7. See how it's got the name? This is why you're going to want to make sure that you get a stapler or some way to attach them. And 8, so it has this problem here, okay, before it switches to the next day's homework of number 2. I'm going to encourage you to not work forward in this book. Okay, you might say, oh, Mrs. Mustin, but this first module is really easy for my child. And that's okay, because I'm going to be doing some different activities in class. But I want to make sure that you're not working ahead of the lessons where we are in class. Sometimes there might be little things like this, greater than, less than, where I know we did not work on that in kindergarten, where you're going to want to make sure that they're staying with me on the lesson, then coming home and practicing this with you all at home. Okay, you can always feel free to read the directions out loud to your child. Okay, this gives them kind of some visual clues of what they're going to be doing. So they're going to need a pencil, they're going to be writing, here they're going to be doing a circle, and here they're going to be writing again. Okay, make sure you're reading them the directions and reading them the content, because this is math. Okay, we're not assessing, they're reading during this time. I want to make sure that they understand the math concepts. Okay, sometimes you are going to need some crayons. You're going to want to make sure you have those at home. All right, and every one of these homeworks is labeled up in the corner too for the lesson that they go with. So even if sometimes I do forget, and I forget to put the page numbers in there, or I mess up and I put them in wrong. I've had that happen before where they're like, I put page number 20 and there is no page number 20. So you can always double check up here and just see what the lesson number is. So the module 1, lesson 4, okay? So this, ideally when we get to the end, it will be completely empty. all right, then you will kind of recycle this, the leftover at home. But it is expected that you will take, 5 to 10 minutes every night and complete these homework pages. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and send these home tomorrow. Each kids will have a label on there. Again, you keep this book at home. It looks very much just like the book we do in class. Okay, so that's why I put this label on here so that the kids won't get mixed up in case they bring this book back to school or keep it in their backpack. I don't want them mixing it up with our school book because that can get a little bit confusing. All right, please let me know if you have any questions. Again, these are coming home tomorrow, which is Tuesday, the 29th, after we do our first math lesson. And I will see you guys then. Thanks so much.